We're going to be making oatmeal chocolate cookies. The ingredients are oatmeal, sugar, peanut butter, and we need a spatula and measuring cup. And we also need butter.
Okay, let Piper do the other stuff. What else do we need, Piper?
1 cup measuring, 15 milliliter. Otherwise, is that?
It's a tablespoon.
Yeah, because it says 15 milliliters.
That's also 15 milliliters. Okay.
1 butter, cocoa, baking cocoa, and some milk.
All right.
And a big, big pot.
That's right. Okay. Now the recipe calls for a cup of butter.
Yes. Butter.
4. I'm trying to double this recipe I have written here. Calls for a cup of butter, 4 cups of sugar, a cup of milk, 8 tablespoons of cocoa, 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, and about 7 cups of quick cooking oatmeal. Alright, so we're going to try to do this the laziest way possible. The easiest way with the least amount of cleanup and the least amount of trouble. So we're going to minimize, Charlotte, leave that closed for now. We're going to minimize the number of utensils that we have to clean up. And one more thing that we need, Piper, there's 3 bags behind you on the counter, those Ziploc bags. We're also going to need those.
You don't need them to actually bake them.
Well, we're going to use them, put them down and get back on the camera.
We can like put it like use it as like
okay, you get back in your chair. Alright.
Can I tell them something?
No,
please?
Not right now. Okay, so I've gone through a number of different processes trying to figure out the best way and the easiest way to make these. And when I first got the recipe to do this, it included vanilla. And I found out one time by accident that if you leave the vanilla out, they're much better. Because I was like, what in the world is this? Why is this so good this time? And I was thinking back, we're not putting vanilla in. They don't taste good with vanilla. Okay, so, I mean, they taste good, but they're better without it. So we're not going to include the vanilla that the recipe calls for. Okay, the other thing is, I've tried a number of different things with spooning the cookies out at the end. Most people will get some kind of wax paper or something, and they'll spoon them out on the wax paper with a small spoon and make rounders cookies. And that works, but it takes a large amount of area and it takes a lot of time to make them halfway neat.
Yes.
I also found out that if you put the wax paper directly on the counter and then you put the cookies on, that it's a little bit porous.
What's porous?
That means it has tiny holes. Even though it's covered with wax, some of the oil will soak through and then you have a mess on the counter underneath.
Yes.
So maybe people do it normally on a pan with the wax paper on top. I don't know. I tried after that putting aluminum foil down with wax paper on top so it wouldn't stick, and that works pretty good. But then you've got aluminum foil and wax paper that you've got to get rid of at the end. And you've got to put them in something.
Everything's green.
Okay, please. We're on video. Alright, so after we would cook them in the past and put them on the wax paper, I would just pour it out of the bowl and spread it all around until it made it like a big flat sheet of it. And then after it dried or cooled, I would cut it with a pizza cutter. And that does work, but then you got a bunch of crumbs and you got a bunch of pieces you got to handle to put into whatever your container is going to be that you're going to keep them in until you eat them. And they're very crumbly cookies. You could put them in like a Tupperware type container, but then you got another thing you got to wash. So what I ultimately decided was the best plan was to put the chocolate oatmeal mix into a gallon-sized Ziploc bag right out of the pot. And then, while it's still hot, you can smash it down on the outside of the bag and make it pretty flat and make it the thickness you want and zip up the bag. and let it cool inside the bag. And this has a number of benefits. It will save all the hassle of the back and forth of trying to spread it with a spoon on the plastic. You don't have to get the, on the wax paper, I mean, you don't have to get the pizza cutter dirty. You don't have to get a spoon dirty other than the one that you need to stir. And it goes ahead and puts it in the same bag that you're going to be storing it in, so you don't have any crumbs and mess that you've got to clean up.
I'll be back.
Okay. And it's easy to break pieces off from inside the bag since it's already fit to the bag. So you can break it that way. Now, it doesn't make for the neatest presentation to somebody. If you're wanting to take it to a party or something, then maybe that's not the way you would want to do it. But it's the least mess and the least cleanup that I've seen. Alright, so now we're going to carry on to actually making this stuff. So the recipe calls for
all the things we just said.
All the things we just said. And we're going to try to measure them in the... Hey, y'all be nice. We're going to try to measure them in the order that makes the most sense. So what we need to have the butter and the sugar and the milk. Listen, don't start doing stuff till I give you instructions. The butter, the sugar, the milk, and the cocoa all in the pot at the same time. And once it's in the pot, we're going to heat it up. So what we're going to do,
how much cocoa?
Listen, we're going to measure the sugar first. Okay? Now, we need 4 cups of sugar. Now, that's Charlotte. Okay, Piper. Chill. Put those 2 cups down. I'm going to give you clear instructions. Okay? You can scoop it out and you can put it 1 cup at a time, and that works. But we're already going to have some kind of measuring tool that's easy to not spill for the milk. It's hard to pour a whole cup full of milk in that little red cup without spilling any. So you can do it if you're holding it over the pot. Then if you spill some, it doesn't matter. And we're also, the main thing we got to have that bigger one for is to measure how much oatmeal we're going to need at the end. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the sugar and we're going to pour it. Let's get that spatula out of that and put it in the big pot for now. Keep it clean. All right. We're going to, Piper, I want you to hold the bag. Scoot the pot toward me. Charlotte, I want you to handle the measuring cup. Put it down. You hold the measuring cup, Charlotte, on the counter near Piper. And Piper, you hold the sugar. And I want you to pour the bag of sugar in to that measuring cup until you can get up to the 4 cup line. Look and see where the 4 cup line is. You see it?
Right there.
Yeah. All right, Charlotte, hold it. Hold it.
I can't see.
Hold it. Turn. That's it. And help Piper decide when it's enough.
Okay. Charlotte, you're covering me.
Hold it still. Hold it flat. Okay, that's good. Don't pour it too fast. You might keep going and spill it over the top. That's enough.
We need more.
It's all right. You need more. Go ahead, Piper. Doesn't have to be perfectly flat yet. It's going to keep mounting up as you pour it. When it gets close, try it again. Keep going. You need more for sure. Keep going. Keep going.
Should I try?
Keep going.
No,
keep going.
I need 4.
Honey, keep going. It takes a lot more than that. Another whole cup more than that. I'm wearing clean underwear.
Okay, look at
I know you need some, honey. I'm taking a video. All right. Get Ava to help you. I know your legs hurt. Okay. Keep going. Put Piper.
That's my job.
Pour more. I'll tell you when to stop. Emma, stop talking about underwear and go get Ava to find you some, okay?
Is it right now?
Okay. Then why are you talking to me? I've already told you both I'm making a video.
Stop.
Okay, hold it still. That's pretty close. All right.
Sugar on the table.
That's all right. That's normal. All right, scoot the bag out of the way. Bring the pot over to you close. And dump that whole big thing of sugar into the pot. Don't dump it on the spatula. There you go. Dump it all in. Good. Perfect. All right, now
good.
we need a cup of butter. Okay. Move those measuring cups out of your way and quit messing with them. Put them all the way to the side, over by the milk. Okay. Open the box of butter. take 2 sticks out, and I think you'll find that a stick is half a cup.
I know.
Let's check and make sure, because it's been a while since we made these. Is that right? Look on the side.
Lovely daughter Ava, not my daughter. Dad is
Okay. Look on the side. She's in here somewhere.
Oh. Do you need me to help you, Emma? So, there's 1 teaspoon, there's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons, 3.
Okay. Look at where it says cups.
Cups.
On the bottom row, 2 sticks equals 1 cup. Okay?
I want to do it. I want to
All right. Each of you unwrap 1 stick and put it in the pot. Try not to get it all over your fingers and get all greasy. Okay, okay. You got to peel the end so it'll unwrap. Once you unpeel the end, then you can kind of shake it like that until it peels off by gravity. And that way you don't have to touch it too much like Charlotte's doing. That's good though. All right, great. You got too much on your hands? Are your hands greasy? Okay. Piper, go get 2 pieces of paper towel. Don't wipe it on your clothes. You wearing those nice clothes Mama got for you?
We're going to Christmas Day.
Look by the microwave. Get 2 paper towels and bring them over here. 1 for you and 1 for Charlotte. Okay, just get it.
What's next on the list?
Wipe it off your hands really good. All right,
I
now,
didn't get any on my hands.
probably we shouldn't have done that next, but it's all right. Okay, now, don't worry about the sugar. I told you to wipe your hands. We'll clean up everything else at the end. Ava, you're on camera. Please watch out. Okay. All right. We're making the oatmeal chocolate cookies.
Oh, those things?
Yes.
Hey, can I have Captain Crunch?
Yes.
Macaroni.
Just so I'm clear, when I say I'm on video, this is going to go on YouTube. So if you want to have everybody listening to me get onto you repeatedly for talking about it, then keep doing it. Okay, I was clear before we even started.
When you
Okay.
take a shower.
All right. Open the cocoa next.
Yay. And then we use this again?
Nope, not right now. Later.
No, it's 4 of these, right?
Yeah. Okay, here's a
1.
plastic knife.
Yay.
What I want you to do is use that to scrape off into the, there you go. You remember how to do it. All right, we're going to do 8 of these.
8.
Yeah. Get the pot closer.
Can I do 1 scoop? Can I do a scoop? No, Charlotte. 1.
You're going to help Charlotte learn how to do it too. Okay? You can do the first 4 and then you got to help Charlotte do the other 4.
No, I want to do the first 4.
No, you're going to watch Piper.
2.
Watch how she's doing it and then you're going to try it. Scoop a whole spoonful and scrape off what you don't need, and make sure you don't knock it on the counter. You just knock it back into the pot, I mean into the container of the chocolate, right?
Right.
And try hard to not make too much mess and not waste too much food, right?
Right. 4. Can I do mine now? Yeah. So, I know.
All right, after this, we're going to put in the milk. Where did the milk go?
Wait, I need that for just a second to pour my cereal.
Okay, that's fine. Use what you need and then put it back. I had it staged for this video.
Wait. There's a little bit.
Oh, did you not see me shake it?
Honey, I can't watch and pay attention to everything.
2. Wait, was that 2 or 3?
I don't know.
I think that was. Yeah, that was 3.
So it's cream soda.
Yeah, it's for Grandmama's Christmas thing. 4. Now can we stir it up? I want to stir it.
No, it doesn't need to be stirred. Just pay attention. All right. The next thing is we're going to put in the milk.
The milk? Can I
You don't need to stir anything until it goes on the stove. All right, we need 1 cup of milk.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Listen, I want you to hold the thing so it doesn't spill. Hold the bowl over near Piper. And Piper, you're going to pour the milk into the bowl. And then Charlotte's going to pour the bowl into the pot once it's measured properly. You need 1 cup. Don't pour it too fast. I don't want to pour it out. Okay. Alright, dump it in the pot slowly so it doesn't spill and slosh. Good. Alright, now we're going to take a break and get everything moved over to the stove. Alright, I was not recording like I thought I was, so we did get to miss all that beautiful arguing on YouTube. Alright.
How many do
we're gonna fill that cup all the way to the top and flat across.
How many of these do we need?
Just one.
Can I flatten it, Daddy?
You can flatten it out after Piper gets it filled up. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna, after we get this measured out, we're gonna measure out half of the oatmeal, because that's what it takes, 7 cups, and we only have a 4 cup measuring cup out.
Charlotte, I'm not done.
And so we're going to get everything ready that we can before we start cooking. Because what's going to happen is when we cook it, we're going to heat this sugar and milk and butter and cocoa mix until it's boiling.
What time do we need?
And then we need a 1-minute timer after it boils
to just boil.
While it just cooks.
Oh.
And then you stop cooking it. And then that's when you put the peanut butter in.
That's my job.
And you mix the peanut butter in until it's all melted inside of the rest of it. And then you put in the oatmeal. And you put the oatmeal in while it's still liquid. And you mix it all up. No, let Piper finish putting it in there. Be careful, Charlotte. Hold that away from Piper so you don't put it on her. Okay, we do need it in a minute to scoop out the measuring cup. We don't need it right now for this. Piper, just put some more in there and then let Charlotte flatten it out like we discussed.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
You did hear, you just weren't paying attention.
Hey! Hey! Stop that! Done.
Put one more big scoop. Use all your fingers. Curling one around that's not around the knife is not going to help you.
Should we put 2 cups in it because we're doubling the recipe?
No. It only called for half a cup. And that's why I already doubled it to make it a cup. Alright, that'll be good. Alright.
Hey,
Scrape off what's on the knife and then Piper or Charlotte can flatten it out if she wants to.
Done.
Alright. Very good.
Put this?
In the sink. If you want to. Don't put it back in the jar after that though.
Oh.
Alright. Go ahead and leave that thing sticking to the cup, Charlotte. Okay, you're making a mess. You're getting peanut butter on the outside of the cup. Why are you disobeying me? Leave it sticking to the top of the cup and let go of it and don't touch it again until we're ready for it. Okay? Alright, let's open the oatmeal. Piper, I need your help. Put that knife away.
I love the smell of oatmeal.
Good.
I only like the smell
Alright,
of
we want
oatmeal.
3.5 cups of oatmeal. I'm just going to put 4 cups of oatmeal in. Let's let Piper pour it. Charlotte, you can pour it out of the cup into the pot later, okay?
Wait, you want me to pour it?
I want Piper. Charlotte, I'm going to cut you out of the video if you don't quit it. Alright, pour 4 cups in that cup.
Stop. Can't see.
Hold it still where Piper can see it.
Ew. You're pouring it on.
It's alright. I'll give you the chance to clean it up. You got to learn that too. Alright, that's pretty close. Kind of shake it around a little bit. See if it'll... That about 4 cups? Maybe not quite?
Not quite.
Alright, it's good enough. Alright, we'll put a little bit more than 3 next time. Alright, let's light the stove. Y'all turn your chairs around. And so basically, move your chair close, Piper. We're gonna stir this up and cook it until it's boiling.
I want to stir it right now.
Well, it's kind of hard to stir it right now, but you can try.
Can I pour the oatmeal?
No, that's late. That's the last thing. That's after we melt all this and cook it for a whole minute. And then...
It's getting gross right there.
Okay, it's going to be alright.
Is that
And
the
then...
milk and like the sugar?
Yes. Careful, Charlotte, please. And so we'll melt this Once all the butter's melted and it's all mixed up, then let it boil for a whole minute. And then
cinnamon butter.
And then we'll put the peanut butter in. And once it's melted, then we'll put the then we'll put the oatmeal in, right? Okay. Stir it. But we're not going to try and do it at the same exact moment. There's going to be some kind of disagreement and then somebody's going to get hurt. Alright, so you can see we've been stirring it. Charlotte, be careful. We've been stirring it. And most of it's liquefied except for the butter. Keep stirring it, keep scraping the bottom of the pan, right girls?
Yeah.
The whole bottom, don't leave any of it still. You're leaving the edges. Go all the way around the edges and then keep the spatula flat on the bottom.
I am.
You're skipping the edges. Just do the edges first, all the way around. I got you, Charlotte. Alright, let Charlotte have a turn. Let's scrape the bottom. Try to keep it flat. Piper, please. Quit the crazy, honey. I don't need anything crazy. This is the dangerous part. Charlotte, hold it a little bit closer to the end so you don't burn your hands on the pot, okay?
Can somebody blow out like a stove fire, like with their breath, like that?
I don't know. It's possible, I suppose.
But then it would come back up, right?
Probably not. Not if they blew it all the way out. At least not on its own. You'd have to get it started again with some kind of ignition source.
Ava.
Keep stirring it good. Oh, Piper. Oh, well, that didn't work like I intended.
What do you mean, Daddy?
I just started. I had the timer ready to go on the microwave, and the first time I tested it out, it worked fine. And then this time, for some reason, when I pushed start, it started cooking. All right, let me have it. All right, thankfully, there's a visible timer on my camera, so I can stop it at about a minute.
Yeah, it looks poppy.
Yes.
It looks like boiled chocolate.
Be careful, Charlotte. What, Piper? Nope. The oatmeal goes in very last. All right, we're going to turn the heat off. All right, I want you to help me with the peanut butter, Piper. Bring it on over here.
And then,
Charlotte, you stand still.
Then the oatmeal.
Hmm?
Can we do the oatmeal next?
She got peanut butter on.
Okay, just bring it over here. Now listen, this is a tricky part because, and actually this is what I want you to do. Let me have that.
Have what?
And you do the video for this part, Piper, because if
I want to do it.
if it gets splashed on somebody, I'd rather it be me, so that I'm the one that gets burned, not you girls.
Do it.
Okay?
Here, what's younger? Let me get on.
No, because I love you.
And I want
If you were a grown-up woman, I would still rather do it myself to keep you from being the one that gets burned. And then I'll put the peanut butter in. We're going to scrape this cup out.
Can I do the oatmeal now?
Get all that we can, not waste it.
This video has been 1 minute and 56 seconds.
Alright, you want to stir it in, Charlie? Gently, don't burn yourself. Don't touch the pot.
Can you video it now?
Yeah, just a moment.
It's all stuck. It's spicy right there. We go.
Yeah. Be careful.
To not hit each other.
Right. And don't touch the pot.
Me?
Either one of you with your hands. Okay, so the fire's off, so it's not really boiling anymore. Mixing the peanut butter in until the peanut butter's all melted.
And then we put
and homogenized. Tell me what homogenized means, Piper.
I know. All liquefied.
Nope, that's a good guess. What's it mean? Careful, careful. Charlotte, what's your guess about homogenized? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Are you touching the pot?
Yeah, Piper.
Quit touching it. Okay, Piper, be careful. Don't knock Charlotte. Okay, it doesn't matter about that much right now. Just mix it up and don't knock Charlotte into the pot. I don't care if we ruin the whole thing. We can do more cookies if we needed to, or buy some. But I don't want somebody getting hurt. Homogenizing is making everything evenly distributed amongst the mixture.
So
So right now you have some parts of it that have a high concentration of peanut butter, like those big globs.
Yeah.
That's just almost all peanut butter. And there's other parts that you can see that's kind of dark brown, and that doesn't have hardly any peanut butter in it, right? That's like the sugar and the chocolate. That's right. So we got to homogenize it. You know, that's what they do with milk. You know, the full fat milk, the red top.
Okay, I'll go left.
The whole milk. Right. They homogenize it. If they don't homogenize it, you know what happens? If you just let it sit, the fat will all float to the top.
This is better. Wait, here, let me get the bottom.
I will in a minute, honey. I'm still taking this video in here.
And it's still hot.
I keep mixing it till it's all melted.
What time do we need these cookies to be done?
I don't know.
What time are we leaving? We have 2 hours. What time are we leaving?
I think around 11.
What time is it?
I don't know. This clock says 10:18, but I don't know if that's right or not. It doesn't seem like it could be that late.
I think it is, because the last time I checked, we're baking cookies right now. 2 hours ago. It was 8, so.
All right, let me see if I can do a little bit better mixing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Can I go see what the time is on the phone?
On the phone?
Spatula's getting beat up. It has lots of it.
You can go see what time it is if you want to, Piper.
When are we gonna put the peanut butter? I mean the
oatmeal. That's the next thing. After the peanut butter's all mixed in good, which is getting pretty close, then we can do the.
I'm gonna pour in the oatmeal by myself.
Good. Okay, just a minute. How's it feeling, honey? Good. I'm so glad. All right.
Can I pour it in? So excited about our sister's
This
leg.
is 4.
She heard it.
4 cups. Carefully. Okay, don't put the whole cup down in there. All right. Let's get 3 more and we'll put it in. The oatmeal. So now we're going to mix it up. Now be careful. This is the hardest part to do by hand because it's kind of stiff now. Don't push the pot off. Don't slosh it out on yourself. And don't touch the pan or pot, right? Let me have it. Okay, honey. That's fine.
Why do you make it look so easy?
Well, I've done this before. We're going to scrape the bottom of the pan and kind of flip it over. Flip it over. Flip it over. Just keep doing that, right?
When does it start sticking together?
Well, it takes a while for it to really start sticking together. We're just getting it all homogenized still. We're pretty close.
Can I now do it?
Not yet.
Do I need any more stuff?
Careful, honey. Please be careful. This is all the ingredients. This is everything we're going to put in it.
It smells good.
It does, doesn't it? It tastes good.
If it doesn't, it's my fault.
She quit?
I don't remember. She went to go see what time it was, I think.
She quit.
I thought you said it was 10:07.
It changed.
That's fine.
I really wish I could eat some right now.
Well, you can in a little while.
It's not ready.
Hey, will you stir the macaroni for me?
Ava, you need to stir it now.
I know, I'm doing it right now.
Be nice, Shirley.
Where's the...
I haven't got a spoon out for it. Or maybe I did. I can't remember what I've done.
Okay, where's the spoons?
Look in the drawer right behind me.
Right here?
One behind me. Oh yeah, that one. That one.
Well, can I stir it?
Yeah.
Are we giving this to grandmother's?
Yep.
Can I flip it?
Don't touch the
So
pot.
I'll give it to Kylie when she comes over.
All right.
Because Kylie, I told her about my macaroni and she said she wanted to try some.
Okay, sounds good. You want to make a video of you making macaroni the next time?
Sure.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. Oh, you're doing great. Look at me again. Let me get your cute face on video. Beautiful.
Here we go.
Watch what you're doing so you don't get your hands burned.
It's getting very close to sticking together, and
Yeah, I
we're
think we
going
can probably
to
put it in there.
grandmother's house, my dad's mom's house for a Christmas party, and we're making chocolate cookies and macaroni to eat for lunch.
That's right.
Okay,
All right.
I flattened it out and I stirred it. Should I?
I'll drop it in the food. Alright, so back up a little bit so you can see what we're doing. Putting it in the bag. Alright. Scrape it off on the inside of the bag like that.
Does that hurt?
Not really. It's not that hot anymore.
Here's the food that we're making.
Well, it is hot when you get it directly on your fingers instead of through the bag.
Okay. This is what we're doing. We're making oatmeal cookies. My dad said not to drop the phone in the cookies. And my dad's putting it in the ow.
Don't touch it.
My dad's putting it oatmeal cookies stuff in the bag. And I'm gonna mix it
Put the
up.
video on the bag. Put the video on the bag. No, not that close. Back up here like this. Don't cover it with your hand. Alright. We're going to kind of smash it out in the bag. Alright, we need a little bit more.
Okay. Can you take the video?
No, I'm going to take the video. I'm going to put the chocolate in if I can talk. And you're going to take the video of it so you can show what we're doing still. Okay?
Your hand's covering up.
Well, good night.
Can I flatten it out?
It's kind of hot. You sure you want to try it?
Yeah, I want to try.
Making a mess with this today for some reason. Alright.
It's
I
been...
think that's about half of it.
Can I do it now? Can I
Let's
flatten
get
it?
the other bag.
Can you? I want to
Hold on
flatten
to
it.
it. Just hold on.
So here's the food. I'm going to mix it up a little so it doesn't get burnt.
Piper, come here. Get on video.
Here's the food again. I've been talking about it for a long time. And we're making it for Grandmama's house.
Want to move you and your chair over here. Away from the danger. Alright.
I can't get the food now.
Yes, you don't need to get the inside of the pot. Quit moving the camera around so much. Just point it toward us. Alright, here we go.
Got Piper's face. Hey, your hands.
Beautiful.
Your hands in the way of Piper's face. Now I got your arm.
That's alright.
And see, we're like me and my dad and Piper
Maybe I should have used a
baking.
spoon. Charlotte, you're shaking that thing around like crazy. Try to hold it still. Probably should have used a spoon instead of this flat spatula.
Can I flatten out? Can I flatten it out?
Let it drip.
Can I flatten it out, Daddy?
Not right now, but in a minute you can.
It's been 3:07,
I think that's
3:19, 3:10. It's been 3 minutes.
Not getting too heavy for you, is it?
Yes, kind of.
Let's see which one's heavier. Let's put some more in this one.
Can I want to flatten.
There you go. Hold it.
I want to flatten the
No, I'm trying to do
stuff.
it by myself.
I'm not sipping it's
You're about to drop it. Is that what you're saying? Hold it up here on the counter. Like this. Hold it open.
I'm bored on doing this. Oh my
She's
goodness.
not even facing us.
You sure you don't want a job for being bored?
Oh, can I lift the spatula?
When we're done scooping the food out with it, you can. Not before that though.
I'm not getting any work. She's not even videoing us. I'm getting your. I'm gonna send this on. Daddy's gonna send this on YouTube, and if he's gonna send it on YouTube, and it's gonna show all the terrible video. Can I look it now? Hey, you just took most of it off. Can I flatten it now?
All right, we'll take it to the table. Or here, we can do it right here on this one.
Can we stop videoing now?
No, keep videoing. I'll let you flatten it out.
Okay, that.
Give me a paper towel, please. Come on, give it to me.
Now flying it out. Not that hot.
All right. Get some of the air out of it. Close it up before I squeeze the air out. All right, now the video. All right, you want to be up in the chair so you can reach it better? All right, don't touch it too long because it's hot.
No.
Okay. Do it like this.
Okay. That's my job. I want to help you. Don't do it.
Squish it harder from the bottom and kind of let go.
Good job.
Fill up the whole bag kind of with it. All right.
Ow. Don't look at me. I'm licking stuff. There's there's more air.
Yeah, a little bit too much air. All right, that's it. Pretty much. Do that.
How long is this video?
I don't know, too long. Over 20 minutes by the time you add them all together. And then just let them dry. Cool. This keeps the bugs out if there happens to be any in your house. Keeps them all stored in the same place that you're dealing with them. You don't have to handle it as many times this way. It was a bit of a mess today trying to scoop it in there, but I probably should have just used a spoon instead of a spatula.
I'm making these super.
Did y'all have fun, girls?
Yeah.
Alright. How's it taste, Piper? Good.
Can I look the others in the pot?
It's hot, but you can in a minute.